At the class today, I learned 4 keys to hearing God's voice. The number one key is to be quiet. Whenever you get into God's presence, you need to quieten your mind, your spirit, so that other things do not cloud God's voice. You have a high tendency to have other things trying to flow into your mind, thoughts from the flesh or thoughts from your spirit. But you need to learn to discern the thoughts that come into your mind when you get into God's presence, so that you're able to listen to the Spirit. The first key is to quieten yourself. The second key is to visualize, to have a vision, and that's the vision of Jesus. The idea is for you to imagine yourself interacting with Jesus. I don't know if you ever try to imagine yourself from the biblical narrative to be able to understand. Whenever you're reading the Bible, do you try to imagine yourself in that narrative, to see yourself like you're actually relating with Jesus? So the idea of visualizing yourself is to see yourself interacting with Jesus and listen to what he will say to you. And that brings me to the third point, which is spontaneity. Spontaneity has to do with you receiving what Jesus is saying to you as a result of your imagination of interacting with Jesus. So your mind is open and imaginative, and you are spontaneously receiving the thoughts, the ideas, the words Jesus is saying to you. And finally, the last point is write it down. Whatever God is saying to you, write it down. I remember during my prayer time this morning, the Lord gave me an idea in my spirit, and I thought to write it down, but I didn't write it down immediately. I thought, I'm going to write it down much later. But in the course of this class, that thought came to my mind again, and I quickly wrote down what the Lord spoke to my heart this morning. So whenever God is saying something to you, I encourage you to write it down. If you keep writing down whatever God reveals to you, and you document it over time and go back to review them, that's what called journaling. You will see that you have really grown in your relationship with God, and what God has revealed to you, some of them will definitely come to pass, and you can always review them as a testimony. So that's my sharing with you today. I hope you learned something from it, and see you tomorrow.